everybody, it's Claire here from Sewing by Claire, and today I've got a kit opening video for you from Lilly Rose Dolls, and the kit that we're going to be opening today is Henrietta Hedgehog. So I want to say a really big thank you. I'll pop a picture up here for you, but I want to say a really big thank you to Claire and Richard of Lilly Rose Dolls, who've gifted me this kit so that I can bring you the opening video and then the subsequent videos for making her clothes. Now, I've not mentioned making the character because actually Henrietta and Harvey Hedgehog are actually the same head and body construction. So the videos for making Harvey Hedgehog are already on my website, on my YouTube channel. So look for the Lilly Rose Dolls playlist and then you'll see the playlist for the videos for Harvey Hedgehog, and you'll be able to follow along with those in order to make your Henrietta character. But then what I will be bringing you is sew along videos for making Henrietta's lovely clothes, as you can see in the picture here. So I hope you'll enjoy sewing along with me for those. But for now, let's have a little look inside this kit and see what you get when you purchase it. And the recommended retail price at the time of filming was £45. So that's a really good price, I'm sure, for everything that you're going to get inside your kit. So let me turn the camera down and we'll get started. So all of the Lilly Rose Dolls kits come in this beautiful, really nice firm box, and it's a fabulous box for keeping your pattern pieces and also your fabric pieces together for while you're working on your character. And the other good thing is that they have this lovely picture spine to them, so you can stack them on your shelf, and together that builds up a really lovely collection for you and tells you which character it is, so that you can just go and reach for the one that you want when you want to make it. So Henrietta Hedgehog is the one that we're making today, and this kit is in the 16-inch size. So let's open this up and have a little look at what we get. Now, full disclosure, I have already been in the kit to have a little peek, so I do apologise that it's not looking quite as pristine as it would do when you get yours. But inside straight away, we've got a little gifting label here that tells you that it's Henrietta and it's by Lilly Rose Designs, and you can write on the back there should you wish. And also a little collectible picture here of Henrietta for you to add to your collection of these, and obviously you can have that to keep forever, to know that you've made Henrietta. And also a big thank you to Claire and Richard, because they've been putting little slips in their kits and their patterns, pointing people towards my YouTube channel, so that if anybody does want that extra help, or if they're a visual learner or maybe a bit newer to sewing, then they can follow my sew along videos and get that help that they might want to have. So your fabrics will all be beautifully gift wrapped inside your box. But underneath, tucked away here, you will find your pattern. So the pattern here tells you what's included and what's not, so that's all there for you to read. And then also you've got all of your instructions for making both Henrietta and also for making all of her clothes. The one thing to point out with Lilly Rose Designs patterns is that you will need to add your seam allowance to your characters and your body pieces. I'm just trying to find a page where we can show you. So on here, there's a little note at the bottom here, add 1/4 inch seam allowance unless otherwise indicated. And then on here, you will see that this is actually your sewing line that is shown here, and you'll add 1/4 inch seam allowance is the recommended amount that you'll add there. There is already a video on my channel showing you how you can add your seam allowance. So if you're new to that, then don't be alarmed at all, or if it's different to how you're used to working, because the video will take you step by step how to add seam allowance to curves and also to the straight lines on all of your body pieces and also onto your pattern pieces for your clothes. So that's just one thing to note, because I don't want you to go straight in and start cutting all of this out on this line and then find that your character comes out smaller than you intended. So that's all lovely there. Let's just put that to one side. So I've got a nice pile growing here. So let's undo our beautifully tissue wrapped fabrics in our box and have a little look and see what we've got here. Wow, okay. So should we start with the character first, shall we? Let's go underneath here, have a little delve. So here, first of all, we've got our felt for our character, and this is a lovely beigey brown colour, really, really is nice. The camera light is a little bit yellowy at the moment, so it isn't as yellow as that you think this is white. Then if I put that against it, then you can see that lovely browny beigey colour. And the felt is beautifully mottled as well, so it gives a really nice texture to your Henrietta's face, body and limbs. So that's really nice there. And then inside this very lovely plastic bag here, we have got, if you can have a lovely plastic bag, but here is the fabric. Here are the pieces, and look at that fur for her prickles there. So this is genuine stiff fur that Claire buys in, and then she's very kindly cut out the pattern pieces and added the seam allowance for you, so that you now can get straight to work with that. So that's all ready for you. So there's the two side head pieces there, and then this is the back that goes through from the back. Oh, that way actually. Goes that way and joins the back, and then the felt goes in the front. But we'll go through all of that step by step in the sew along videos for you. You'll find that already on the channel. So let's pop those in there to keep those all together, because that keeps those all nice and straight. So that's what you'll need for making your actual character itself, the fur and the felt. And then here we've got some fabrics. Let's have a look at these. So we have got fabric for her bloomers. That's all nicely labelled up, and I love that Claire puts on these little labels as well for you, so that you know exactly what your pattern fabric pieces are for. So that's the bloomers. We've got the dress skirt here, we've got her dress bodice and her hat as well. So those are those fabrics. That's a really rich wine red colour, beautiful and lovely cream background, which just goes really beautifully against the browns and the beiges of her body and her fur. So really, really nicely matched there. Going to be a stunning character. And then we've got this little piece of fabric here. Well, it's not so little actually, it's quite long. We've got a piece of fabric here, and this is to make her bodice. There's a little Spencer style bodice look. So that's going to be in that fabric, and that's a beautiful creamy colour, and it's got a bit of a linen-like texture on the fabric there, with a little bit of a shade. You can see the fur where it's gone onto the fabric, but that's beautiful there. So that's going to be really nice for her outfit. The colours just match beautifully to make a really, really nice outfit. And then in here we've got some lace trim, and that's for her bloomers, I think. A lovely piece of cotton ribbon there, as you can see, which is just lovely. Really nice, a nice generous length there for her dress or her bloomers. We'll have a look in the pattern and work out exactly what that's for. And then we've got some crushed ribbon here, again in that lovely creamy colour. So let's pop that on there so you can see how those colours all look together. Just beautiful. And then against the fur and the felt for her body. And that's for the ribbon on her bonnet. And then inside here we've got a little piece of black felt. Last time I got buttons out on on one of these kit openings, I dropped things on the floor. So I'm going to be very careful not to do that this time. But it's important you have a look, isn't it, and see what you get in your kit. So we've got a beautiful little one, a nice little square of black felt, which is to make her delicate little nose. And then we've got some red buttons, which will probably be for her dress. We've got some little eyes, and I've got a little spare one there as well for her eyes. So 2 buttons for her eyes, but there's actually one spare, because they do sometimes ping off. And then we've got 4 little beigey buttons there for the front of her Spencer little garment there. So they're just there for you. How adorable are they? Just so cute, aren't they? Just all these lovely miniature things are just so adorable. So that's what you get in a kit to make Henrietta Hedgehog, and you've got everything that you need in there other than sort of like the stuffing and the needles, etc. Whoops. So you'll be able to make a beautiful Henrietta all of your very own, and as I say, following on from the kit opening video will be a sew along video. And as I say, the character videos are already live, because you'll follow exactly the same for Harvey Hedgehog that's already live, but then I'll be making straight on to making her clothes with you so that you can have a beautifully dressed Henrietta Hedgehog to stand next to your Harvey as well. Okay, so just want to say a really big thank you to Claire and Richard of Lilly Rose Dolls for gifting the kit to me so that I can bring you the sew along videos, and I hope you'll join me on my YouTube channel. If you do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, then you'll be told when the videos are uploaded, and then you'll be able to follow along like that so that you can make your character come to life. Okay, that's it from me. Happy stitching everybody, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.